The third theory is the charmed circle. The charmed circle is an analytical model situated within anthropologist and feminist scholar Gail Rubin's concept of sexual hierarchy, which appears like thinking sex. It's called thinking sex. The notion of an erotic pyramid presupposes the society undertakes a process of mapping to identify and then categorize all available sex practices within the diverse sexual cultures. Thereafter, these sex practices are plotted in ascending order of merit from the least to the best. Position on the pyramid is accorded value judgment relative to other sexual practices and thereby either rewarded with social approval or else denigrated as a vice. The erotic pyramid is a useful model that scholars of African sexualities can adapt to their research. A clear distinction is made between the charmed circle, which comprises good, normal, natural, blessed sexuality, and outer limit, which include bad, abnormal, unnatural, damned sexuality, the different influencing constituencies such as religion, psychiatry, popular culture, and politics. The fourth theory is sexual stereotypes. In order to unpack the concept of sexual stereotypes, I start with an examination of stereotypes in general. These stereotypes are adopted from printing the industry. The word stereotype originally refers to one-piece printing plate cast in type of metal from a mold or taken of a printing surface or a page or set type. Following from this imagery, stereotypes of people refer to unvarying form of pattern, specifically a fixed or conventional notion or conception of a person, group, or idea that is held by a number of people. Sexual stereotypes are sweeping statements and general beliefs about sexual conduct of particular groups of people, often based on evidence. These generalizations or misinterpretation or misrepresentations, which assign uniformity to all within particular social groups, they tend to reduce individuals to a rigid and fixed image, which negates the complexity, transformation, and multidimensionality of human beings. They also deny the uniqueness of group members and dehumanize people by claiming sameness for all members. And we all know not all humans are the same, mostly when it comes to matters concerning sexuality. Several sexual stereotypes negate the potential of diversity. For example, examples of a stereotype is that black men have high libido, veiled women are passive or submissive lovers, sex repels postmenopausal women, men are dogs, teenagers are sexually innocent, married women are true, married men are guns with rape, married men with guns are rapists, homosexual men are pedophiles. Those are some of the stereotypes under the theory of sexual stereotype. Sexual stereotypes can be dangerous when erroneously attributed to a group of members who do not conform to the mold description. The last theory is sexual citizenship and rights. Sexual citizenship is a concept that is attributed to a certain doctor who, based on a neo-Marxist perspective and challenged social construction theories of sexuality to consider and include the material foundation of sexuality. The concept focuses on the multi-pronged interactions between politics and erotics. At its heart is a critique of classical theories of citizenship. Central to this paradigm shift in examining citizenship are key principles like freedom of expression, bodily autonomy, institutional inclusion, and access to space. Working within the framework of sexual citizenship allows for the articulation, advocacy, and contestation of rights of marginalized and minority communities, i.e. the LGBTQI and so forth. Therefore, very close to the heart of sexual citizenship is growing discourse of sexual rights. The human rights of women include their right to have control over and decide freely and responsibly on matters related to their sexuality, including sexual, reproductive, and health. free of coercion, discrimination, and violence. Equal relationships between men and women in matters of sexual relations and reproduction, including full respect of integrity for the person. Sexual rights extend international human rights protection and so forth. So far, we have talked about the sexuality rights and the theories surrounding the African sexuality, So